takes, a Catholic religious takes, is poverty, chastity, and obedience. These are the three vows that we make to God. And remember, ultimately, we cannot take Jesus out of the picture. The reason why we live these three vows is because these are the three ways, the three vows in which our Lord has invited us to follow Him. He has not invited everyone to follow Him in this particular fashion, but invited us as Catholic religious. The first vow is a vow of poverty, which to the outward eye is seen only in material things, but the true poverty and the spiritual poverty is not so much of giving up things, but really of giving up one's own self-will.
And obedience. When you think about it, everyone's under somebody. You know, you go to work, you have your boss, and the boss has their boss. You know, even the president has his bosses. But there's a difference to be able to say that I will be obedient to my local servant, to my community servant, and their superior. And not only will I be obedient to them, but I will believe that their word, that their will for me is not only their will, but God's will for me. And that can be tough, you know, especially given human nature. So I kind of call it the jalapeno syndrome. You get a jalapeno and you bite into it, and it burns, but you like it. And you just close your mouth and it's like, that burns. Sometimes it gets too much, but you know, you eat another jalapeno anyway. So
now here's the one that most young men have a problem with: chastity. It's chastity. I remember whenever after my conversion, I was praying and I was like, well, Lord, I don't know if I can really live singly, you know. I would look back at the other great saints and I was like, okay, St. Augustine, he was without a wife, you know. I was looking at chastity as something more to be something heroic, and that's really not what it is. You know, as I was praying, I was recognizing, I spent a year after I graduated high school praying and working, you know. I didn't think that old ladies would ask me, they would say, are you going to be a priest? And no, I'm good with women, I'm good with kids, I don't feel called to the priesthood, you know, women are too attractive. You know, it's somebody who makes these vows, hopefully the reason that they're making the vows is not because women are not attractive. That's another problem they have. You know, women are attractive, you know, which is a question whether somebody's married or somebody's not. You can't follow every woman, you know, you make a commitment. Also, when it comes to this, it's not as if I'm depriving myself or if I'm somehow crucifying the flesh or if I'm suppressing love, but redirecting the love to the one who's given us the ability to love.
Like St. Francis himself, the friar is called to become a man of prayer. Prayer is the place in which the friar meets God. It's the place where the friar speaks to Him and also listens to Him. Well, I think it's important to recognize that this is a call, what we call a vocation, and what might appear to be